happening, but at the moment, I don't think it's ready for it right now. Like, Martina's going to keep on this. Do you have any different answer or no?
I was very distracted by the Crayon Pop. One thing I will say, I totally agree with Simon. But the other thing I think can happen is that there might be a kind of additional foreign person added to the group.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you've already seen some groups trying to like mix in a couple different people, like even with FX. Amber's not Korean. She's actually from Taiwan, right? So, and yeah, she's Asian, but she's still not Korean. So it's a little bit different for the Korean group. Even like it's slowly happening, right? Yeah, so I can imagine an additional person like joining in the group, but honestly, if they don't speak Korean, it would be a huge problem. Because if they go on TV shows and they do interviews, it would be really hard for them.
In my opinion, it's kind of strange because we all hear about Korean people that are really like, you know, impressed by white people. Like when they see white person, like my friends, they all like, oh my gosh, that's so awesome, I've never seen European before and stuff like that. And still, yet they're not adding any white people to the industry. So
yeah,
that's great.
If you guys get a chance to visit Korea, has anyone been to Korea yet? Some people? Yeah. So if you, oh, got someone over there. If you get a chance to go to Korea, you'll see it from the other perspective, like how much of a lack of foreigners there are in Korea. You might see them in like major areas like Hangnam, or I know it's really complicated, right? But Korea is really growing. Like just in the past 5 years, we've seen such a massive change. Like 5 years ago, I didn't see any foreigners in our area. You see a foreign person, you'd be like, ooh! You run at each other like, no, you know? And so I've seen such a huge like growth. I've seen cheese come to Korea. So I really think there's a change, but I don't know if it's going to happen yet.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I have a second question. I know it's